Okay. Hi. There's just a few things that I want to read. Okay. This is a journal that I write in not very often. And so when I went to write a poem in it and I saw this entry, I was like, great, let me read this. A quick note for the next time this book finds me. What a great reminder of how quickly time passes. An honest record to prove how slowly change happens. That's what I've learned since then. Time passes, and if you keep on living this way, you'll live like this forever. I am not the same person who wrote in these pages before, obviously, but there's parts of me that can still feel exactly how she felt. There's patterns and prayers I wrote years ago that I still want now. Time goes by so quickly, and real change happens in increments. I think a lot of change happens so unassumingly sweet, so nonviolent and slow, that really it doesn't feel like change at all. You wake up one day and you notice that your thoughts are not the same and your body has changed. Does a butterfly know it's becoming a butterfly while it's in the cocoon? I lose my form often. I wake up changed but not transformed. I see so many options that I've lost my path. I see so many options that I've lost my path. It's both comforting and terrifying to read that the miseries I had years ago still bother me today. Why do I choose to suffer? As for love, I am lonely, but my ambition still outweighs my desire for a partner, so I deal with it. I lose I lose my focus anyways. Better to be on my own still probably. To the Meg who finds this book again. Your spiritual health is paramount. There's going to be days that feel impossible to be vulnerable. Those are the days you need him and are avoiding it. Surrender. There is always love, joy, faith, and grace. All that you need in every kind of moment, God will provide it for you if you ask. Focus on what's important to you and keep an eye on it. Fear will aim to distract you. Don't let it. You know what you love, express it fully. This is sharing your gift and serving. Recognize yourself. If you keep living this way, you'll live this way forever. You don't have to change who you are, just what you're committed to. Good luck. Hallelujah. Love, Meg. Sometimes I write stuff and I'm like, bro, what are you trying to say? Like, what are you actually trying to say? So, you know what? I'm not even going to get into that. Let's move on. Okay, this is a random poem that I wrote. Well, yeah, I think it counts as a poem. This is a first read, so I might mess up. A poem from 29 June 2025. I think I'll call this Empty Spaces and Where to Find Them. Skies come with all the essentials, like stars, planets, and clouds, of course. And they can have some real character too, with all the runaway balloons and smoke and bubbles the kids couldn't pop. My empty spaces are much the same. They have all the essentials: a brain, a heart, and lungs, of course. And I've decorated them nicely with judgment and fear and lust. You can stay here if you want, but I'm not sure you'll like it. I've had issues with maintenance lately. Everyone I brought in to fix me said I had to do it myself. Can you believe that? There's one empty space you might like. Well, it's more of a hallway, really, but I hung pictures of all my pain and all my pride so it's not so dim. And old me stays in the room to the left, and new me is on the right across the hall. If you want a roommate, maybe you maybe you'd want to stay with one of them. They argue all the time about who's really me, but it's more habitual than anything, and you can even alternate between them if you really want. Huh. Whichever empty space you want to fill, just let me know. We'd love to have you in our home. I don't know if I like that. Whichever empty space you feel is best, just let me know and I'll do the rest. Is that too rhymey? I don't know. Okay, and then the last thing I wanted to read was this poem I just found today by a John Rodell. I hope I'm saying that right. None of this is related, really. It's all just all over the place, but I think that's okay. Okay. Whenever this is his poem. I don't think he had a title on it, so I'm just going to read it. Whenever I feel helpless in this overwhelming world, I become a helper. Oh, oh, my love, on the days when it feels like I have no power, I serve others. You see, whenever I wash the world's feet, my hands immediately stop shaking. I like that. I appreciated that because I think when we are overwhelmed not just by the world and what's happening on the outside, but how that affects what's on the inside, the best thing to do to get out of it is serve others. At least I found. But it also was a really cute little movie in my brain to think, what if when the world is crazy, that's just the world being crazy and the world just needs to be taken care of to stop being crazy? Like if we personify the world in chaos, if we personify that, why is a chaotic person chaotic? Because they just need a little love, a little TLC, a little hug. Okay, I think I've said all that I wanted to say today, and I did it in under 6 minutes. I hope we enjoyed that. I hope that the sunshine in my background is finding its way to you somewhere. Whoever's watching this, I might just be watching this later, but that's also okay. Thank you for letting me read this, and I love you, and bye.